Welcome to Extra Shot. It's finally Friday. I'm Carlos, along with Kelly and Chuck, back here for your Extra Shot of Sunrise. And tomorrow, Chuck, it is going to be
really, really nice. You know, currently it's kind of cold out there.
Yeah.
In fact, I just stepped out just a moment ago, but here's what we've got going on. Look at that sun. This is just awesome. And as we go through the day today, we're only at 29 now, but we'll see a nice jump later this afternoon, which, by the way, is when the NFL Combine really goes into high gear the next couple of days. We're going to be in the 50s today, and then what a warm-up. This warm air mass surges up from the south. What does that mean? It means the 70s as we head on into tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow, if you're going to the IU-Purdue game, lucky you, you want to sell a ticket for $10? That's about all I've got. So for you Purdue Boilermaker fans who are hosting things up in West Lafayette, what a day. 72 when the game is over in West Lafayette, and we'll get up to 73 here. Now tonight for the boys sectionals, no sectional snow. We could see a touch of rain on Sunday, but it looks like right now from every computer model that we're seeing that, boy, Monday just looks really, really wet, anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And I saw some computer models that showed like New Albany down through Louisville and Bowling Green, 3 to 3.5 inches possible, which is nasty. 52 today. Tomorrow, the best and warmest day of the year thus far at 73, 65 and wet Sunday. And then with that heavy rain, we cool back almost 20 degrees on Monday.
I love seeing the sunshine during sunrise, during our show, because it is very depressing to get off of our 3-hour show and walk outside, and it's still dark outside after we do 3 hours of TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Not now, though.
Not now. It's great stuff. Well, it's the most anticipated movie of the year. It's also one of the most well-reviewed movies of the year. The Batman opens in theaters all over Indiana today. I know a lot of people went and saw it last night for advanced screenings. If you're searching for the biggest Batman fan in the world, you don't need the bat signal to find it because it's right here in central Indiana, up on the northeast side. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Kevin Silva had the biggest Batman collection you'll find anywhere for 3 years. But then 5 years ago, Kevin sold almost all of his Batman collectibles to the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. But now he's once again collecting, and his son is even contributing to his new collection by doing sketches that he puts in his collection, and it is amazing. Kevin actually gave over 3,000 pieces of Batman collectibles to the Children's Museum. Actually sold it to them. I talked to the Children's Museum, by the way. They were thrilled to get those, and they're still on display right now over at the Children's Museum.
I can't imagine the value of those. It's
right. And
tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, he's just been he's not one of those guys who collects to sell. He's just kind of collected because he's a fan. So for him, he doesn't look at the monetary value. He looks more at the the sentimental value. And there were some things he wouldn't part with, by the way, when it came. He said that, you know, his very first mask, where he has pictures of himself with his mom and his dad wearing the mask, he wouldn't part with those things. But he parted with, he said, about 95% of his stuff.
But he also kept them in the packaging, right? So that does keep the value up a little higher.
Yes,
so at least he was thinking ahead in that.
As his son said, it was always like Christmas, except you couldn't open the presents. You know?
And on behalf of the folks that visit Indiana, since this is such a superhero state, you can go to Children's Museum, see that stuff, and you can go to the Superhero Hall of Fame in Mishawaka, which we did a Chuck's Big Adventure on 2 years ago, and that is a wonderful, wonderful place. So check that out.
Right.
Well, there's a new side hustle people all across the U.S. are getting in on. It is called Sniff Spot. Now, you can rent out your backyard for dogs to play. Pet owners can rent by the hour, and those prices range from $4 to $25. One host says a lot of people who live in apartments use the service, especially if their furry friends don't do well at dog parks. There are a lot of them that don't. Homeowners around Indianapolis, Greenwood, and Anderson have gotten in on the fun as well. Now, is there a prerequisite before you even sign up as to who cleans up the mess?
I think you have to do it yourself.
You have to do it yourself.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, I lived out in Vegas for a while. This started in Las Vegas, and if you have a backyard that's good for a dog, you're kind of a cool person in Vegas because a lot of those backyards are only rock and sand and things. So if you have grass in your backyard, it's kind of a neat thing. And it's also, too, for people who are on the go, they want to get their dog out and get them outside and this and that. But yeah, I think it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a great idea for Indiana, but apparently they are renting.
Yeah, if it's working, yeah, go for it.
Well, NBC's new Regency era themed dating show, The Courtship, it premieres this Sunday, and there will be a Hoosier to cheer for. Kristen Lee Cones will attempt to win over the heart of Nicole Remy and her court made up of family and friends. Now, this show is set in a castle in the UK countryside, offering a dating experience. It's reflective of the 18th century era etiquette, and his dream date would be a surprise road trip to Joshua Tree, complete with a picnic and watching the sunset. The Courtship airs this Sunday at 8 p.m. So I know I watched The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. This sounds like it's in similar vein of that. I'm not sure.
But going back to the 18th century, the social mores were much different back then. So this is a different type of experience. It seems if like the dream date is going to Joshua Tree and having a picnic, so maybe it's going to be more refined, more polite, and
Yeah,
all
let's
that.
hope so, because those shows can be
Yeah,
pretty bad.
they're kind of just dipping right there. Well, hey, a great forecast this weekend. Once again, the high on Saturday is going to be
52 today, 73 degrees tomorrow. So you got to go out and enjoy it. You're going to talk more about that today on noon.
Yeah, and also watching out for the potential of a little bit of snow on Monday. Not out of the question, especially some of our northern areas. So I'll have more of an update when more model runs come out.
We're all going to be sick.
Yeah, I know. You're going like this. You're going like this. We're going like this. Thanks for joining us. For Kelly and Chuck, I'm Carlos. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. We'll see you back here at 4 a.m. on Monday morning. Enjoy Extra Shot. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.